his floating around, he's walking the dog, keeping it off of school property. Very important. And I would like to thank our administrators. We have Mr. Palumbo and Mr. Fondi, and certainly Mary Fox Alter. So thank you again for coming out. And so now we're going to kick this off. We're, you know, if you feel like you want to come up to the mic and say something after Dad and I fumble about your history, you're more than welcome to do that. So please share with us. It's a sharing morning, and so we're very happy. Yeah, well, Mary, you want to say something?
Yeah,
see? There we go.
We have a lot of people to recognize, but in my conversations with our class of 64, you know, the building was finished in 1929, and for those of you that might not know the story, this building passed by one vote, its referendum, and when we renovated it, because she was a grand old lady that was just in need of a facelift, when we renovated again in 2007, that vote passed by one. So there's great history here, and the point of today is to celebrate legacies and history and all of your stories. All of you have contributed to the fabric of this amazing high school. So we're thrilled that you're here. We're thrilled that you're here to celebrate who you are, who your family is, and I think this Alumni Plaza is a great way to recognize the wonderful legacy of our schools. So welcome, and I really do want to thank the Fund for Learning, particularly Laverne and Don. This is the largest bricks laying ceremony we've ever had, so thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. That really does frame it. It's an honor to be part of this. We've got 25 bricks, as you mentioned, so thrilled that we're filling this in. Our goal is to make this a circle and a semicircle at some point. Well on our way, and there's a lot of work on that. So certainly spread the word, raise the awareness, and as Kieran said, it's a sharing day today, so we're going to do our best to not rewrite history wrong, but to celebrate the history from the back. And just chime in if you want. We're going to stay on script for the most part, but we are going to go off script to start because Rini Powers is always active here in the community, and she's committed to flipping pancakes. So make sure we can get her back to her duties. So we'll have Rini. You're going to have the honor of doing the first brick today. Just a few words on Rini, and it's weird to call her Rini now because I grew up in this town as well, as many of you know, and one of my best friends certainly was her son Bill. And all three of her children have bricks that are here today, so it's great that she can kind of complete the family and be here. But most of you know Rini is District Office Secretary of the Pleasantville School District and Pleasantville School District Clerk as well. She's done so much for the kids, so much for the community and the school. We all thought of her as our mom. So, Rini?
Take your time, Rini.
Okay, so related to that too, the Washinkas. So we've got two bricks here as well, family relatives, but also graduates of Pleasantville High School. So we're going to start out with Loretta Ann Washink. Am I saying it right? Okay, perfect.
Sorry, it was misspelled on the program. That's my fault.
Yeah, we have a few edits on the program, but the bricks are all right. That's a little bit more of a fix. Anyway, Loretta Ann played field hockey, volleyball, and softball here.
Woo!
Is it you?
No. Information?
Graduated from Indiana University with a liberal arts degree and is a case manager for Simpson, Thatcher, and Barclay in New York City. So Loretta Ann. And related to that, we'll do them together as families. Billy Washlenko too. He set the PHS cross-country record, which stood for 12 years. impressive there. Another Indiana University grad. We've got several in.
Big game.
A sub-theme for the Indiana is very well represented on this from today. A degree in public affairs, law degree from Dayton University, master's public affairs at IUPUI. And Billy does the budget for United Cerebral Palsy in New York City. So.
And I was calm. I was told that there was a pancake breakfast.
Okay, you gotta go next to
It's not a lie. It's true. I mean, alternate and do all your people. Whatever you feel good.
I believe my work was donated by the PTAs. So please, thank you so very much for thinking of doing that. I so appreciate it. And thank you for all the work that you do.
All right, now we're back on script. Here we go. Next up is Alyssa Clapp, Pleasantville High School class of '95. I don't know if her parents are here. Is she here today?
No, she couldn't make it.
No, so her mom had to go to with her daughter, Alyssa, and she thought that her husband was going to come, but I guess he's not here.
I'm here. I am here.
Oh, he's right there.
I'll record it.
Yeah, I'll record it.
You can leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to film you while you live?
Yes,
All right.
Oh, the big cat. All right. All right. So we have Alyssa graduated from Boston College in 1999, an MS degree from Georgia Tech. She did basketball, track, and cross country here, and there are many awards in track from '92 to '95. I'm loving this cross country and track thing. Very happy to hear this. National Honor Society member, Panther Spirit Award from '93 and '95, and then she was a crew member for the high school plays. All right. You want to do all three? Okay. Sure. Next is Donna Love, Pleasantville High School class of 1940s. Didn't graduate, but went to high school here and dropped out to work to support his family. Loved Pleasantville High School and often spoke fondly of his time here. Lived in Thornwood, which didn't have a high school at the time, apparently, and so he walked here to school every morning. Was good friends with classmate Alan C., who changed his name to Gavin McClade and became a famous actor. Murray Slaughter on
Gavin McClade, yeah.
The Captain.
Getting there.
It's so fun doing research.
Yeah, Don's going to sing the theme song while we lay the break. And then the third break we have is Oscar the Big Cat Marchie, high school class of 2015. And I'm assuming he's at SUNY Oswego right now. Okay, good.
His dad's right behind you.
All right. Studying hard, yeah? All right. While he was here, he was the captain of the hockey team and most valuable defensive player in lacrosse. Picked it up freshman year and became the team's goalie on their amazing run last year to sectional championships and then the state semifinal appearance. Very well done. And then, oh, here we go. Called Big Cat by reporters and teammates based on his play and goal, known for running out of the crease and making plays out in the field. So, congratulations. Very nice.
Well, you have to face this way when you do that.
Stand this way. All right, there you go. Hold up the brick with his name so people can see. There you go.
I could put it in. Sorry to be such a boss, but I got no pictures.
First time I did this, all I got were people's behinds.
Got it. Thanks. You want the other one too? Yeah. There you go.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
I know.
I did
All right, next is Carl Burrows. Anyone from Carl, his family here? I'll say a few words. Carl, certainly, he's part of the graduating PHS class in 1965. You're going to hear more about the class of 65 as they just had their 50th reunion, and that's been really a theme, one of the many themes for this brick ceremony as well. And it was interesting really finding out about that class, so we'll talk about that. But Carl graduated from SUNY Stony Brook in 1969 with an economics degree, magna cum laude. He was also their Scholar Athlete of the Year in 1969. Pleasantville produces a lot of great athletes. Favorite subject in high school was math, National Honor Society, and received a Regent Scholarship. He played both varsity football and baseball. And was a manager at AT&T Information Systems for many years. He now resides in Washington State. So.
Who's doing the honors for Carl?
Maybe let Lily do it.
Lily, you want to do it?
Oh, Lily,
that would be
Lily.
so cool.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you.
We'll send him a picture. He'll be happy.
Yeah, we have to take a picture of this brick, okay? So if you can get behind it on the brick back there, that's it. And you don't
Where'd he go?
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I love it.
Holly, I'll
Thank you.
send him the picture. We need to figure out what class she graduates with, and we'll tell him this is from the class.
Nice, Lily. Great. Good job, Lily.
Nice job.
Lily. I love it.
Let's hear it from PRS.
It's our future.
Are the Newmans here? Yay! McLean. Okay. We'll start with Peter Newman, high school class of 1985. Graduated from Bucknell with an economics degree. He played a lot of sports, including football here, and they made it to a bowl game. I guess we had bowl games back then, in '85. Voted best dressed in middle school. So I put the tie on today. And then played Sky Masterson and Guys and Dolls his senior year. So, congratulations. And now for his sister, Kimberly Newman, Pleasantville High School class of 1980, graduated from Regis College. Loved Dr. V and was active in plays and chorus. Most memorable moment was the Washington, D.C. trip in middle school. So I think a lot of people have that same memorable moment. Loved English and our English teachers, Mr. Lunn and Ms. Rifkin, and has lived in Pleasantville for 42 years. Yay! Congratulations.
Yep.
In the way.
Oh, to be taking a picture?
Want me to take for you?
If I was never lucky enough to graduate from here, this is my moment. I was sent away. Let me back. So each of you grab a brick.
Oh, you guys are too funny.
They're great.
Okay. And now you can put them in. Best town ever. And school. It is. Thank you.
Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, next is Gene McDonald doing research to talk about folks. Sometimes you get a lot of information and you have to weed down. Sometimes it's a challenge to get the information as well. But we put our super sleuth hat on and talked with several of her classmates to get some information here. So Jean was a member of the class of 1965 as well, so staying with that theme, and you'll see 3 bricks from that class. They had a great reunion last year. As I mentioned, several folks that I talked to were just blown away by the tour and the experience. And they said it was an amazing class. They said it was the largest class ever to graduate from Pleasantville. I don't know if we can verify that or not. 64 was the, okay. So they were close. We'll let them live their lives. They said they graduated with 22. Now I graduated in '90 with 88 kids, so a big difference there. And they yes, and so you all lived it. They said the thing that blew them away is they had twice as many kids here, but none of these wings were available. So they said, twice the kids, half the space was quite an experience for them overall. But Jean was really integral in terms of keeping alive these reunions, and she started working on the committee for their 15-year anniversary, and had been doing that ever since. So she was really, really important to that. And they've really taken it seriously. They've got an uber amazing website with pictures from all the reunions, and blows me away. So if anyone wants to do that for their class, it's worth taking a look at. Certainly model citizens. In high school, Jean was a cheerleader, and her mother was a Pleasantville grad as well. So we need somebody to, I think, place the brick for Jean.
Thank you.
Good thing you want gloves today.
So she's over here. So you're gonna have, I need to back up. Hang on one second.
Oh, you're gonna do yourself?
I thought this was too funny. I said, Todd, you gotta do yourself. Who's up next?
Thank you.
All right, next up is Dodd Kitsley, Pleasantville High School, class of 1990. Come on.
I figure if we're doing the brick ceremony, we're in the organizing committee, the least I could do is buy my own brick. But I didn't do it, my wife did. So she's far better than I. Obviously, I've had an amazing experience at Pleasantville on a lot of levels. I feel very, very fortunate to have grown up here. It's maybe who I am, and been amazing, amazing experience. Great, great friends. Really helped me be a well-rounded person, and really prepared me for the world. So some of the kind of most memorable things during my time here was a 7th grade trip. I remember winning the orienteering award. My son's about to go on that trip. So
you still do orienteering.
Yes. No pressure on Peyton. He was like, yeah, that's great, Dad. Probably the most important experience of my career, and I think of my life, was the play at Pleasantville High School, and I had not been involved until my junior year. And then senior year we did Brigadoon, and I was lucky enough to get a part, even after getting mono before tryouts and everything and auditions. But Dr. V gave me a shot, and that truly was an unbelievable experience. I wrote my college essay about Dr. V because he was truly a hero to me, and it's great to see the legacy continue. Love the athletics here as well, and a theme I think that we've seen from most of our graduates is being very well-rounded. I played varsity soccer for 5 years. I was a captain for the last 2, and just had a great, great experience with that. So I'm not going to talk too long, but it's an honor to have a brick. So, yeah.
You serve your wife. I'm just kidding.
That would be All right, next up is Leah McDonald. Is she here or no? No, okay. Pleasantville High School, well, not class of 2015, but taught social studies here for 24 years. So quite a service to the school. And I don't know, Mary, if you would like to say something about her. I'm sure you would.
Sure.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm sitting here thinking, I've heard about Dodd Kitsley for many years because Rini, I've known Rini, I had the privilege of teaching her youngest daughter, but I started teaching here the year Dodd graduated from high school. I want to talk about feeling old. And so happy. So, I'm having one of those days, of just this legacy, this incredible legacy of this community. So, I was thrilled that Dodd and Laverne came back to raise their family here and to trust us with their children. So it's quite an honor. Leah McDonald started here the year after I did, and Leah was a career changer. She was, for those of you of my age, if you remember the commercials on TV, that was Shake and Bake and I Help, the Pillsbury. She was that actress on it. So she really was. Leah was in the guiding light on TV, and she developed a passion doing volunteer work in Greenwich Village while she was an actress. So she went back to school, became a teacher, And her classroom was always alive with that wonderful personality. Leah was the New York, Westchester County Social Studies Teacher of the Year and the New York State Social Studies Teacher of the Year. We congratulate Leah on her career here and the gift of teaching children. My son had the privilege of having her in the 7th grade.
How about her? Really, we would love to see you. Last year. Wow, I hope she's getting paid.
Turn it a little bit more.
There you go. Thank you. You're good at this, Larry. I think she could be in commercial.
Nice job.
Really good at it.
Yeah. Want to speak again? Mary, next up we have Barbara Brandenburg, and she's was a guidance counselor, just retired this year. Worked for 21 years as the PMS guidance counselor, and I had a couple meetings with her, with my son, and Barbara was a wonderful woman and very helpful to me and my family. So I know Mary could certainly speak much better about her 21 years of service here at Pleasantville.
Barbara Brandenburg, for those of you who got to know Barbara, she could definitely have a second career as a stand-up comedian. Barbara would have any lines available if you could think about it in any situation. Barbara was also a career changer. She had raised her 2 children. She lived in Chappaqua. Her oldest daughter, her youngest daughter, did not attend Horace Greeley, and she often said that she wished that she had sent her kids through these schools because she thought they would have had a much better experience here. I love my friends at Chappaqua, but that was such a touching thing for Barbara to say. Barbara cared passionately about kids. She's happy to retire. She tragically lost her husband unexpectedly, and she decided, as she was, if you saw Barbara, she was almost 70 years of age. She looked like she wasn't a day over 40, but she decided to sell her house, rent an apartment in New York City, and see what the next stage of her life has for her. So good for Barbara.
All right, Lily, come on.
This one's a tight fit.
Lily,
Yeah.
you did sure.
Right behind you, right there.
Okay, that was a tight fit, but I won't take a picture of you trying to put it in. Just hold it in.
Turn it a little bit more. First.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're getting really good at this.
Look at that.
Okay, we're going to do 4 together now, and the boys' names are Eli Waxler, Tucker Coburn, Patrick Watts, and then Tucker's brother Eamon Coburn. And the Watts are here today, so Patrick's mom and dad and Patrick's sister are here, so thank you for coming. You'll be the representative of the boys. So I emailed them early last week, and they're all away at college. I said, listen, I need just a couple little bullets about, some memories or something that was very memorable to you, and I got nothing. Oh, not just Patrick, don't worry. Nothing from any of the boys, which is, I think, a really good sign. I think they're enjoying college so much, they're not even looking at their emails. So, but these 4 young men, and I'll speak a little bit more about Patrick because his parents are here, are incredible young men if you got to meet them. All of them ran cross country for Pleasantville, and they were the senior leadership of the team that won back-to-back sectional champs. They were also the first Pleasantville team to ever win the Westchester County Championship outright. Any division, any league, they were unbelievable. And what strikes me, though, about these young men is that they would come in the summertime and help me with the little kids at a Holy Innocents track camp. And, I just mentioned it, and there they were. And giving back to a sport that had given to them. And I think it speaks a lot about the character of these young men. And then I go on to learn, where they're going to college: University of Buffalo, Brandeis University, Cornell University, and then Georgetown University. Not only were they wonderful, incredible athletes and great people, but also wonderful students. And so, if my sons could grow up to be half what these young men are, I would feel like I did my job. So I think you have raised an amazing young man. And Patrick was the state champion in the half mile this year for New York State. So Class A, unbelievable. So so anyway, so thank you for coming. Great job, and we'll put these bricks down. Lily, I need some help. We got 4 bricks to do. Come on.
One of your brothers.
Oh yeah, you can do your brother.
Okay, you're gonna have to get that. Okay, here's Pat.
Okay, so you can put it in both hands and just tilt it.
Really, you have a brick?
I know, I knew what an offer.
Yeah. No, there's another one.
All right, stay there. You can do Eli, and then you can do Cobra. Now you want to do Eli?
We all come out and do the same thing. These are his parents, and not for Eli himself. Thank you. Now,
Lily, do you hold both bricks at the same time? Squat down. Let's try it. One on each knee. Try it.
let him set you up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a feat. That's good.
Good job.
Yeah, I might be able to do it, I might not be able to get up.
You should do like that.
Yeah, I think that's probably closer to the truth.
Good job.
Well done.
Yes. Thank you, now.
Okay, our next is Two Together, special because it's two brothers. His family here is here. His parents are here, Lee and Stephanie Rosenbaum. So if you don't know Lee and Stephanie,